Well, it's Sunrisers Hyderabad playing against the Rajasthan Royals. Advantage, you would say? I mean, see, you've got Kane Williamson coming in as the captain. That's not a bad replacement or a downgrade at all. He is. Is it fair to say that it's a myth that people think he's not a good T20 player? It's a myth because he is. When he's playing, he can really hit the ball.
He is. I think you look at top 3 players in the world, top 4 rather. I think you look at Virat, Kane Williamson, Joe Root, and Steve Smith.
Yeah.
They play all the formats, and they've figured out a way of playing each and every format, and they're equally threatening in each of the formats. So I think Kane Williamson falls under that, and he's got good cricketing brain. So Sunrisers has always looked a team since the auction and last few years that they are ready for any kind of problems.
Yeah.
You know, so even if David Warner is gone right now, they have David Warner's replacement in Kane Williamson.
It's not too shabby.
Yeah,
New Zealand captain, right? He's the captain.
So I think they're looking really good before the start of the tournament, and tomorrow, according to me, certainly going to be favourites going in tomorrow's game.
Advantage Sunrisers.
Yeah. See, the other thing I like about Sunrisers, if you see, and we've seen them over the last 3-4 years, is they have a very, very settled backroom staff.
Yeah.
You know, Murli, Tom Moody, the group who's come together, Lakshman, they come together, they gel together, they all like each other, they sit together, they solve it out. So it's a very calm dressing room. It's a dressing room where people are not saying that, okay, you know, if I have a bad match, what's going to happen? This guy's going to scream at me. It sets a very, very good precedent. So any team like that, you know, plays a little above what its actual capacity is. The second thing is there are some factors which are interesting. I can tell you one thing, Yusuf Pathan really enjoys playing in Hyderabad. As while at KKR, I remember, and Yusuf Pathan has a huge amount of support out there. Again, he, like Gautam Gambhir, has a point to prove.
Yeah.
That he's, you know, everyone says, okay, that's it, Yusuf is done.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to enjoy himself out here in the pitches as well.
Let's talk about Ajinkya Rahane for a second as well. I mean, suddenly the captaincy has been thrust upon him. He's had captaincy before, a little bit here and there. But to get a full season like this and that responsibility in the midst of a team coming back after 2 years, everything is sort of new, then the captain goes away. There's a lot on his head, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a lot on his head. He's got a lot of firepower also, but you look at people like Jofra Archer, Ben Stokes, you know, Joss Butler, Sanju Samson. He's got power hitters. He's got a team. He's got power hitters. In fact, he's like Dinesh Karthik. He's the sort of supposed to be the sort of cornerstone who everyone else will bat around because everyone else is really an explosive batsman. The question is, they've got it all there. Can they put it together and complete it? Because the interesting thing is that today Shane Warne is saying, they say he's a mentor of the team. And I mean, you call whatever, call him a coach, call him a mentor. The fact of the matter is, Shane Warne, in his playing days, famously said that the only coach necessary for the team is the one that carries them to the ground every day. No other coach is necessary. So it's very interesting to see him in a role which he had publicly himself said, this is not necessary for a team.
No, but I think the discussions which he'll be having with Ajinkya Rahane is certainly going to help Ajinkya Rahane quite a lot because, you know, tactically Shane Warne is very strong. I think, you know, he reads the game well, and as far as Ajinkya Rahane is concerned, he's a quiet worker. शांति से अपना आता है, काम करता है, जाता है, नंबर भी दिखते हैं सारे बिल्कुल मतलब फर्स्ट क्लास. तो मुझे लगता है कि this is going to be a big responsibility on him, and he's certainly going to enjoy it. I think, you know, he's going to enjoy that added responsibility, and he's certainly going to play that anchor role for the batting of RR, and you know, rest of the guys will be revolving around him, and being an opener, it becomes easier as well, you know, for you to control the innings. So I'm excited to see RR as well. I think, you know,
Ajinkya Rahane, no bahane, as I like to say.
Correct. And RR spending money, and when would you expect to see that?
And so much of it.
The last time before this, whenever the Rajasthan Royals took out their wallet, Mahatma Gandhi would blink in the light. Yaar, kahan aa gaye? You know?
So haven't seen the light of day in a while.
Here they're giving, here Ben Stokes, take this much money. Here they will not cut, here take so much money. Unbelievable. I was looking at the auction. The old Rajasthan Royals would have had heart attacks seeing this in the kind of way money is being given out. But yeah, that is the new IPL. So much money has come in. And it's good because, you know, that's one of the things that I look at this IPL and say, this is probably the most level playing field the IPL has ever had, because all players come through the auction. So scouting, while it's important, everyone has to come through that auction. You can't buy players outside. And everyone today has the capacity to spend that 80 crores. Nobody's going to say, "No, I have to do with 60 because I need that 20 crores to run my operations."
Yeah.
And therefore, Kings 11 and Rajasthan Royals today don't have any excuses to say that, I can't spend enough money, so I can't compete with Mumbai. Those days are over, and that's good for cricket.
Yeah, no money ball anymore.
And the first 11 of all the teams is looking solid.
Yeah.
I think, depending on the injuries, is something the season will decide, because IPL season is usually a long season, and you do see a lot of injuries as well in between. But all in all, if there are no injuries, I think this is going to be an exciting season of IPL.